Hello everybody, this is Anthony John Agnello, Senior Social Editor at Games Radar. Let's call it the Deep Impact Armageddon Principle. Sometimes, for whatever reason, two almost identical ideas percolate at the exact same time and spring forth into the world, making everyone wonder, wait, who the hell is copying who? No one is copying anyone. Sometimes a good idea is just a good idea, as it is with these 7 pairs of deeply similar games that were released back-to-back. Tenchu Stealth Assassins and Metal Gear Solid, 1998. Stealth had all but disappeared from console gaming by 98, and then not one but 2 games made it one of the most popular genres going. Metal Gear Solid's brand of dramatic espionage made the series an institution to this day. But while Tenchu has faded away, its brutal ninja tricks and their influence on games should not be forgotten. Drive Club and the Crew, 2014. Social racing! Sony and Ubisoft assured us in 2014 that this was the future of driving games. Always online racers that had you constantly comparing your performance to friends, rivals, and wow, did this format not work at all. Drive Club was a buggy mess, missing key features when it released, and The Crew was a lifeless misery made worse by its needless story. Even Nolan North sounded bored in The Crew. Unsurprisingly, after 2015's Limp Need for Speed reboot that aped the same format, the Drive Club Crew model of racing has faded away. Retro City Rampage and Hotline Miami, 2012. Not one, but 2 pans to the 1980s appeared right at the moment when indie game design was busting through to the mainstream. Hotline Miami and Retro City Rampage both mimicked the top-down view of the original Grand Theft Auto, but while the former used ultra-violence to create a surreal, disturbing satire, the latter went for straight parody and big explosions. Infamous and Prototype, 2009. In 2009, 2 developers asked simultaneously, what if open world, but with superheroes? Prototype answered the question by going full 90s Todd McFarlane circa Spawn, emphasizing brutal violence. Infamous went the early aughts Marvel route, proposing the Cole McGrath could either be good, like comics Magneto, or crazy evil, like movie Magneto. Both games spawned sequels, but never managed to make a perfect open-world superhero experience. PsyOps, The Mindgate Conspiracy, and Second Sight, 2004. Throwing stuff with your brain was a popular game mechanic in 2004. While both PsyOps and Second Sight came complete with the ridiculous conspiracy plots that are apparently necessary to tell a story about psychics, they came at the empowerment fantasy from opposite directions. In PsyOps, you're already a soldier, gung-ho and ready for battle. In Second Sight, you're a barely alive amnesiac at the beginning, slowly coming back into your ability to wreck things telekinetically. Unreal Tournament and Quake 3 Arena, 1999. Doom may have been the ship that launched 1,000 first-person shooters, probably more than that after the past quarter century, but it was the double blitz of Unreal Tournament and Quake 3 that made team deathmatch shooters the billion-dollar business it is today. The high-octane speed of Unreal and the weighty feel of Quake 3 can still be felt in descendants like Call of Duty today. Hell, Call of Duty still uses part of the Quake engine.
Humiliation.
Elite Dangerous and Star Citizen, announced in 2012. So technically Star Citizen might not ever come out in the form it was supposed to when it was announced back in 2012, shortly before Elite Dangerous. But given how crowdfunders responded to both at the time, there was and is a powerful thirst for massive space exploration games. Elite Dangerous, however, is a game that exists! First released in 2014, it's been updated numerous times to expand its brand of painstakingly slow space simulating. Star Citizen, on the other hand, is, as of this writing, still primarily a way for rich people to buy imaginary spaceships they can't do anything with. If you enjoyed this feature and want more like it, follow GamesRadar at youtube.com/GamesRadar.